Hey guys, how we doing? We're back, streaming. We're playing Railroad. Hope you're all having a very good day. Can you hear me? Can you see me? Is everything working okay? It's always a tense moment at the start of a stream, especially when you haven't played this game in, I think it was May that we last played this. All working, fantastic. Okay, yeah, it's always tense. Had to sort of reconfigure things, set everything up for playing Railroad. Is all the audio levels okay? I had to play around with them before the stream started. But yeah, we're back, playing Railroad. Now, for those of you who don't know what Railroad is, it's essentially a game where you are the controller of a railway and you have to sort of create tracks and you work on signals and you try and sort of automate things as much as possible, but you don't want your trains to crash because that would be bad. But yeah, we were playing on the Glasgow map. Now, full disclosure, music might be a tiny bit loud, or I might be not loud enough. Okay, let's see what I can do about that. Is that a bit better there? I could also be like that. But yeah, we were playing on the Glasgow map, which is the one that I am streaming and the one that we're working through. Now you can't really hear the music, okay? Let's try this. Okay. Just a moment. Go back to there. Well, I'd rather get this sorted at the start. Okay, let's do that. And let's bring that up. Is that a better balance? But yeah, we were playing Glasgow. Now I have played a bit of other maps just to kind of get the feel for the game. So yeah, it's going to be weird going back to Glasgow. You think that's all good? Fantastic. And yeah, let's jump straight in and see where we were up to. So, for those of you unfamiliar with this game, these are the stations, and these are trains, and they go down different routes, and you've got lots of complicated automated things. I do have a series on my channel. I'm sure my mod can link that in the chat. Just a link to my channel. And yeah, we've got to get the trains from different places. From this, for instance, this one has come from Bridgerton to Glasgow, back to Bridgerton. No way someone actually plays this game. I do, yes, and I really enjoy it. It just got some graphical updates since you last played. Hell yeah, cool. Glad you like it. Welcome to the chat. Yeah, so this one is going from Bridgerton to Glasgow to Bridgerton. We've got this route down here. We have a up line and a down line, and then we've got ones that go from Bridgerton into Cumbernauld, if that's how we're pronouncing it, and then one that goes from Cumbernauld down to Bridgerton, and then one from Glasgow to Cumbernauld. So hopefully everything should be working, and we'll just speed it up a bit. Hopefully this is all going pretty well. Okay, we've already got a problem here. Is that just waiting on this one to depart? Okay, so that one needs to go to Cumbernauld, so we can set that route there. What I think I'd like to do is I think I'd like to maybe redesign all of this. We've currently got 17,000. Let's go to put you into that one. Yep. So maybe we just try and let it build up a little bit, and then we can see whether we want to redesign, see what's working, what's not. We probably want to put a sensor on Easter House. In fact, it's been a while since I played, so let's have a look at, let's pause and have a look at what we've unlocked. So we've got all the auto blocks, the auto accept trains, which is a good one, automatic routing, got relay sensors, departure sensors. We don't have arrival sensors yet. We could probably get those. So let's do that. And we've got departure sensors. Okay. So how are things set up? Having to remind myself how this all works. So we've got this one that sets the route. Oh, where does that go? Okay, so I think I might have set this up quite weirdly. I now know how all of the different sensors and things work, so it's not as much of a learning curve. But what we're going to want to do is let's delete that. So we're going to have anything that is going to Easter House or Cumbernauld going in that direction. And then this one is going to be going down this route to Glasgow. Hey Julia, how are you doing? Hope you're all having a good day. My fan's just turned on. It's quite warm here, so please let me know if the fan affects the audio in any way. And we'll just keep configuring our departure sensors. So delete that one, and that's going to be for anything going to Cumbernauld or Bridgerton. You're doing good. How is streaming? Streaming's going well. We're back playing Railroute, which is a game I haven't played in about a month or so, but thought it's about time to go back. My VODs have had a few views and things. But yeah, we're just reconfiguring everything because I've learnt how departure sensors work. So, Cumbernauld, I think that's the only one that's got a departure sensor on it. Yep. And we will send anything from Cumbernauld to Easter House that way. And we'll send anything going down to Bridgerton that way. I think that covers everything. Let's have a look, and then we'll need to... Oh, why aren't you going? Do I stream every day? I don't know. I try to stream 2 or 3 times a week. My schedule can be a bit sort of all over the place, so I don't actually post when I'm streaming. It's just a case of sort of when I feel like it and when I've got time. So this one obviously isn't configured, and we sent it to the wrong platform. Okay. Oh no, Bridgerton 2. Why is that one... yes, this is the problem that we've got. So how does this one get down here? Probably going to need a departure sensor. How long have I been on this channel? So I've been streaming since about April, and I've had my YouTube going since about January. Yeah, things definitely aren't working here. So let's bring you down to there. And why aren't you departing? Oh, it's waiting 18 minutes. Oh, it's a freight train. Yes. So you can head up to there. I do think I probably want to redesign this whole section, just because it's quite confusing and not working properly. And then we can add in arrival sensors and things. So I think actually now might be a good time to do that, now that there's no trains on this area of track. Hopefully this doesn't cost us too much money. Why is construction being weird? There we go. Your streaming content is very interesting and entertaining. Oh, thank you. Well, if you are enjoying the content, do feel free to follow. Does support me a lot. Feel no pressure to whatsoever. I have low followers and viewers. Yeah, I'm just starting out. I'm not really fussed by the followers or the viewers, but I just want to have fun and share my journey. So let's see what we can do here. Now, I think this bottom bit is working. So let's delete some of this bit. Probably things coming out of here. What are my goals towards it? So my main goal is to have fun while doing it. I think if you're not having fun, it's not enjoyable content. And yeah. Eventually, like, I've got like metric goals and things that I'm working towards, but I think I'd like to reach 50 followers and Julius 30,000. I'm really sorry if I'm butchering your name. I'm horrendous with names, as my partner will tell you. Thank you very much for the follow, and thank you for being number 30. Really means a lot. Okay, so how do we want to do this? We're going to want... Let's have Cumbernauld 3 being the one that goes off in that direction, and Cumbernauld 4 be the one that goes in this direction. Now, how do we do this? Am I open to suggestions on how to promote your channel and gain more followers and viewers? I am open to suggestions, although please do check the rules of the channel, as I don't allow any self-promotion or marketing or graphic design. But yeah, other suggestions, you're welcome to let me know. And Fredo has just put in the rules, just as a reminder. Thank you for that, Fredo. So we're definitely going to want it coming like that. And I think we're going to want an arrival sensor maybe here. Although, yeah, we're going to want an up and a down. Maybe the up goes there, and the down goes there, which means we can then put an arrival sensor there, and an auto signal just like that. So then hopefully only one thing will go through this piece of track at a time. And then we're going to want to send it either into Easterhouse or to Cumbernauld. Have we got a routing sensor? You got a big streamer that you always watch his channel, and he's also a supportive streamer. Okay, cool. Well, yeah, I'm welcome to suggestions as long as they fit in the rules. That's a relay sensor. Okay, we don't have routing, I don't think. Can we unlock it? We can't yet. We need tier 3. So we'll still have to route manually for now. Maybe we have... Yeah, we're going to need... How would I feel if you link me up with that big streamer to give me some tips and advice for how to promote your channel and gain more followers and viewers? I am welcome to that. I think that would be quite cool. Obviously, depends who the streamer is. I do family friendly content, so that is a criteria that I would have. But yeah, I have a link to my Discord, which has just come up. I think because you sent that message, you can join my Discord and find me on there. Great minds think alike. So let's have this go up, but that's going to need to go across. Ooh, this is interesting. I wonder what I can do here. Let's just delete some of this up here. Maybe I have number 1 as something to Easterhouse, number 2 and 3 as ones that are to Bridgerton, and number 4 as ones that are to Glasgow. Oh, I think that should work. So if we do something a bit like that, and then I don't think I can build one there. I can't, no. And this one. Just try and keep them as separate as possible. Okay, so then this is going to have to be a manual one, I think, if I want to send something up to Easterhouse. If you want to share a Discord username, please do that in my Discord or drop me a DM on Discord. I'd rather that didn't go out here, just because Twitch might class it as self-promotion. Okay, so things can come into there and then come out. And then how do things get to here? Just like that. Can be one way. And then across to there. I think this is working. I'm trying to explain the master plan. I won't be able to add anyone while I'm streaming. If you do want to hook me up, please do it in the Discord. I think that should work. This one's going to kind of be a multi-direction, so it's that one. We've got Bridgerton to Glasgow, Glasgow to Bridgerton, Bridgerton to Easterhouse. We'll just need to set up some automatic things. So my Discord is linked. You can find me on there. I'm in the middle of streaming, so I won't be looking at Discord until the end of my stream. But you can find it just in my Discord. Just accept it and send me a friend request on there. I think that's how it works. Cumbernauld. Okay, Glasgow. I think it's going a bit weird here. Got so much going on. So, how does all of this work? We want an arrival sensor here. No, that's not going to work. Because I need that there. It's going to route them in. Arrival. How does this work, guys? I need an arrival into Cumbernauld, but I don't want... Can I do this? If that works? That's going to be a manual control there. And that would be arrival into there. And then we can have one that is... Oh, I'm so limited on space here. Right. Let's work through this logically, because there is a lot going through my brain right now. So, we've got something from Bridgerton to Cumbernauld. Let's work through that route first. So, something arrives on this one, and then we send it up to there. Okay? And then we will manually set this one to go to that one. Eventually we'll get a routing sensor. And then let's set this one as an arrival for that one into Cumbernauld, which can send it on to 2 and 3, depending on what's on the schedule. So let's say it then goes into 3, which I think is the one that we want. I think I'll get rid of the freight one because it gets complicated. And then let's delete that. And we will go Cumbernauld to Bridgerton. That's going to be going on that route there. And then we want to build a relay sensor. So anything that arrives here. Like my mod has said, Julius, I won't be doing anything at the moment, and I will check it out after the stream. If you are persistent, my mod will probably time you out, so just bear that in mind. And this one would go to there. And then arrival sensor comes from here. I could probably actually delete this one, I believe. Oh no, I can just send it to that. As long as... Is that going to work? That one into Bridgerton. So that should go straight down to there. Okay. Bridgerton to Easterhouse. So anything will go up to there, and then I'll manually set this one to go up to that one. And then from Easterhouse to Bridgerton, we want to send it down there. And that's that one. Then Easterhouse to Cumbernauld, we want to send it up to that one, like that. And then Cumbernauld to Easterhouse, we want to send to there, like that. And then finally, what do we have? Which ones involve Glasgow? We've got Bridgerton to Glasgow. And that's it for now. So we don't need to worry about this line here yet, which means I can probably actually just delete that. For now. And if they're all going back to Bridgerton, I can put this on an infinite, or perpetual I think it's called. And there we go. So, departure to Glasgow Central, yep, going to go down there. We don't want a relay sensor there. Ideally, we want an arrival sensor. Which will go like that. And then this one over here, we don't want that to be infinite. Ideally, we want an arrival sensor, but we can't afford it yet, so that's just going to go out to just to that one. And that should do. We just have to bear in mind this one and this one. So let's see if this all works. Oh, and this one's going to be a pain to come out, but I think I will probably cancel that freight one. How do we find it? Ah, it's this one. There we go. And when that's ready to leave, which is now, I'm just going to send this. Yep, I know you're waiting. How do I send you out? Ideally, I don't want to build just a piece of track for you. Okay, you're waiting. That's fine. Are you able to get to there? I think so. Okay, that one's going to go past. And now things will get interesting. Okay. Oh, we got traffic jams. Why didn't you decide that you wanted to go to there? Okay, you're then going to move down to here. Yeah, we'll get a few delays, but I think that's fine. Okay, everything's just going to be waiting for a while. You're going to go to there. Why aren't you saying that you can go to there? Is that because it's a perpetual thing? Yeah. So I'll need to delete that automatic one. Can I do it now? Ooh, my mouse is being a bit weird. And then I want to rotate that like that. Okay, let's clear that. Oh, now it's a pain. Okay, You're going to Cumbernauld 3, so you can just head straight up to there. I think I messed up, guys. I think I needed to... Let's try and just sort this out quickly. And let's rotate that. And then we can ungreen that one. There we go. And rotate it. There we go. So then you can go straight into that one. That one's going to come down, and then this one's going to go up. We've got one that's heading straight into there already. I think we managed to control it there. Okay, and then you can go up to there. Yep, things are back on track. Pun intended. It's interesting how much I've learned since the last time I played. Yeah, it certainly is. You're going to head up to here. I kind of wanted to understand all of the how everything worked, all of the different points and things, so that I could yeah, I could bug fix if everything goes wrong. Okay, this all seems to be moving smoothly. We've just got a few delays just catching up on. We'll see what happens here. You're just waiting for that one to be free. Yep. And then this one's going to come past, and that one's going to go, and then I think everything should be running on time. We'll wait for one that goes up to Easter House. Oh, we hit 20. Have I got one that's going to Easter House? I should have, yes. At least I haven't crashed any trains so far. Oh, don't jinx it. We know what chat is like when it comes to manifesting the wrong thing. Please don't jinx it. Otherwise, I probably will end up crashing. Okay, so... Oh, that one was delayed. Why was that delayed? Probably just because of the time it takes to get through everything. You need to go up to there. I'll end up with lava on trains. Yes, I will. So, when do I unlock the tier 3? I need 25 trains per cycle. Because that will help a bit. And we can probably put an arrival sensor down here now. So let's pause, get an arrival sensor, just like that. And then we don't have to worry about the stuff down here. Select the signal and select Glasgow. That's all sorted. And then we're going to be saving up for a routing sensor for here. Can I accept any more trains? I should be able to, yes. That's what these little green arrows mean down here. Just want to make sure that the one to Easter House is working as well. Okay, it just all seems to be working so far. It'll be this one, I believe. Yes. So let's watch this one closely. You're going to want to go to there, because you're a Cumbernauld one. And here we go, this is going to be the one to Easter House. So we can set that to there. And that should work. Hopefully. I don't see any reason why that shouldn't work. Okay, so yeah, everything seems to be working perfectly. So let's see what we can get. So there's another one, Bridgerton to Glasgow to Bridgerton. So this is all going to be platform 3. And it will go down that one, go up to there. So now we just need to fit it into the schedule. So you can see up here, this orange is a conflict. And that means that isn't a good thing. Can we fit another one on that line? We'll just keep skipping forward. Maybe we will around here. There we go. So now that all of those are green, so we can see that this one is green leaving Bridgerton, this is green in Glasgow, and this is green coming back into Bridgerton. That means that we can schedule that and confirm it. What else have we got? We've got another one of that route. So we'll just keep moving it, and I think we can hold the control key to go a bit quicker. Perfect. Managed to fit it in that little slot there. And what have we got up here? We've got a Bridgerton Cumbernauld to Bridgerton one. So let's see where we can fit this in. Doesn't look like we're going to be able to fit it in the next 10 minutes, so we'll skip it a bit. Possibly around here. There we go. So we've got green there, and green there. And we can accept that. And then we've got a Easterhouse to Cumbernauld to Easterhouse one, which we should be able to accommodate. So, but we can see that this one wants to spend 35 minutes at Cumbernauld. So let's do that. Maybe give us a little bit of breathing time from the train leaving. So it'll pass through Easterhouse, it'll come to Cumbernauld, and then it will reverse. Now, something to bear in mind with freight trains is that they are directional, so we can't actually turn it around, but on such a short distance of track, that shouldn't matter. It will go slower after the after it's cut on, like when it's reversing, because it's going backwards, if that makes sense. So yeah, that should all work. And now we check that everything's running. My biggest concern is the freight one, whether it will get there or not. We know that the Glasgow and Bridgertons will work. And we can speed up time a little bit. Get some more money. Oh, of course, we've still got to manually send it to Cumbernauld, so need to keep a lookout for that. And speed it up again. Okay, we can already set those points like that because this one's going to be coming in here. And any moment now, we should see the one coming into Easterhouse. That's our new freight train. And we'll see how well that works. Here it is. And it's already set the route. So that's just heading up there. And then that's just going to wait. So we can see that this one is a freight train because it has the FR. I don't know if you guys can see that. just that little FR there. And also because it's directional, so this little symbol is where the train is. So on commuter trains, they both they have one at the start and the end, and they just can turn around on the platform. In reality, that would be the driver gets out, runs down the platform or runs down the train, and then gets into the other cab. But this one only has one cab, so that will end up reversing down that line, and that will be slower. This one should be automatic, I think. Yeah. So we can speed up time. What I really want is that relay sensor, so that I can put that here. Oh, need to still keep an eye on that. And then I'll be able to kind of relay, not a relay, what's it called? Is it you? Routing sensor. I'll be able to automatically tell this one whether it's going to up to there or up to there. And we can already set you to that one. I like that this game has automations. That's one of the really big perks. You start out with everything being manual, but very soon you're able to automate things and set things on their way. So we can already set this one to that. For instance, the Bridgeton to Glasgow line, I'm not having to touch at all. It's just kind of doing its own thing. Everything's moving around. How much did we need? So for tier 3, we need 25. But I'm getting 62? Oh no, that's my total score. How many am I getting per cycle? Currently, total trains 20. Okay, so it's still got a little bit of a way to go. Although this should update, we should maybe increase to 23. That one's already set there. Speed it up. Can set this one now. Keep speeding it up. So we might be able to accept one more on our Bridgeton Cumbernauld line. We want to try and maximize it. I can see that there's a little gap here. I'm going to try and aim for that gap. Hopefully it will work. There we go. And then maybe eventually we'll be able to fit one in here somewhere. Where does that one go? Ah, that's an Easter House one. Okay. Yeah, we might be able to fit, like, bunch these ones up a bit if we need to get there. We haven't passed any of our contract ones yet, so this is all being good so far. And we've got one coming from Easter House, but that should be fine. That should just head straight down to here as soon as that's free. Well, after a minute. Just like that. Brilliant. And then once that's passed, we will set this one to go up to there. Perfect. Always a little tight, that one. And this one's just waiting to go into there. Yeah, this is all working fantastically. So current cycle is 20. We want 25. We want that routing sensor. And then we'll look at expanding our network and getting more stations and things like that. As the title of the stream does say, expanding our network. So let's see what we can do. That one can go up to there. Bit of lag there. Hopefully that didn't come across too badly on the stream. And that one's going to be going to Cumbernauld as well, so I can already set that. You can see where they're going by the colour. So the colour of the train matches the colour. And now you can see that we're working on 24. You didn't even notice about the colour. Yeah, so ones that are going to Bridgerton are yellow, ones that are going to Glasgow are pink, ones that are going to Easterhouse are blue, and ones that are going to Cumbernauld are grey. Just makes it a lot easier to kind of see where all of the trains are coming and going. Can have a look at these. I think we're maxed out on that line. Although, can we fit anything else in? We might be able to. Let's have a look. Let's see if we can fit one more in. Okay, so now that that one's gone green, we can't fit it in on the next bit. So I don't think there's going to be a time that we can fit this in. Let's skip some time. Nope, doesn't look like it. So what we can do is we can look at bunching these up. So if I just escape out of there and go into Glasgow, and then settings, no. Okay, so this is our kind of time that we're working on here, and we can see that there's a little gap. Oh, you didn't notice about the lag? Okay, that's fine. So we can see that there's a little gap between these ones, so we might be able to bunch them up and maybe fit one more train in. So let's have a look. We can click on this one, click X, and then if we move the arrival 1 minute later, that moves everything else 1 minute later, and we can see that that's now bunched up against all the other bits. And we don't have to pay anything to do that. So, yep, that's all done. And then this one here, we'll do the same thing, and we'll move that forward 2 minutes, like that. And that's done, and then hopefully we'll be able to fit in another Glasgow train in that gap that we've just created. So we'll skip through. Just like that. So that's going into that gap, just there. Although, I think we might actually be able to optimize that even further and fit it into that gap. I think that should work. And then have we got another? Yep. Can we fit one? Can we fit even another one in? Trying to absolutely maximize every little bit of platform that we've got available. No, we can't fit another one in, unfortunately. Although that one that we just did, yeah. So if we did the one that we just did a bit differently, let's go to Glasgow. Which one is it? I think it was this one that we just set up. If we then move, was it this one? Oh, I'm getting confused. But I think we've just fitted another train in anyway, so that's good for now. It's certainly quite warm today. You're going to want to head up to there. And then the next one is going to Cumbernauld, so you're going to want to head up to there. And we'll just skip through, 20 times speed. Oh, our freight one's gone back. That's brilliant. And the next one is to Cumbernauld. A bit repetitive for a bit. Don't forget to hydrate, yeah. You think it was that one? Okay. Well, we'll come back to it, and if we need to optimize it further, we will do. Okay, next one's to Cumbernauld. Getting through all of this now. So that's another Cumbernauld one. And this one, we can see it's a Bridgerton just at a glance. So I can set that to go up to there. Skip forward. There we go. Weirdly, there was a moment there where I didn't have any trains on. That I was in my mid-section that I'm controlling here. Now we just got one. Where are all the trains? Come on. You're going to Cumbernauld. Got our freight one. You're a Cumbernauld one. Still moving quite quickly now. You're another Cumbernauld. I really hope I'm saying that correctly. If I'm not, I do apologise to the people of Cumbernauld. Okay, this is all working really well. There we go. Oh, what's this? Hey, we hit 20 trains on time, I think. So that's good. And we'll continue doing this. Hopefully this will update to 24, I think. And then we're probably just going to have to expand to get to 25, so. There we go, we've just unlocked tier 3. Fantastic. That's what we wanted. So now we can go to U, and we can get a routing sensor and unlock that. And then we can go to the build mode and put a routing sensor here. So what the routing sensor does is it essentially tells this signal, am I going up there or am I going up there, depending on its destination. So we'll select the signal and then we'll go up to here. So we want that signal to move up to there if it's going to there. And we want that signal to go up to there if it's going to there. So now we'll see what happens with this Cumbernauld one here. So we'll follow it. It's going to depart right now. And then as soon as it hits that routing sensor, it should set its route at least up to here, and then once it hits the arrival sensor, it will, as usual, hit its route into Cumbernauld. So there we go. Our system is now fully automated for this section of track. And that's going up to Cumbernauld, and we know it goes back perfectly, so... Nice! Okay, so... The next question is... Where do we upgrade next? So if I zoom out, this is going to be the whole map eventually. Yeah, that's quite big. There's a lot of area. You can see the tiny little bit that we've unlocked so far. Now... There's this one down here that could be quite fun. So we've got Newton. So this is an option of one that we could expand to, which is Newton. We could expand Glasgow as well, which we're probably going to do if we get Newton. What else have we got? We could get Steeps. Steps? What's that place called? I don't know. And then build a line connecting it to Cumbernauld. Okay, chat, this is your decision. Do we do Newton and Glasgow or Steeps and Cumbernauld? Your choice. Let's just wait for that. Steeps to Cumbernauld or Newton and Glasgow? Newton and Glasgow, okay. Fantastic. So what we've got to do is we've already unlocked this bit, but I can already see, in fact, let's buy some new platforms. So we'll buy that one, and then we'll buy the... we need to increase our station limit. So this is an upgrade that we've got to do. More stations, just this one, and we can get that upgrade. So you can see we can now get 3 more stations. And then we'll buy that one. So we'll buy Newton, we'll buy the platforms. And we can see that Newton is going to be green. Okay, so what I'm thinking at the moment is we probably only want Newton to Glasgow contracts. And if we were to try and do a Newton to Bridgerton, that would be quite complicated and it'd have to go through tunnels and random points. Whereas if it comes kind of through here, I think that could work quite well. But we can see that we've already got a small hitch, is that we are limited, if I hop into build menu, by these yellow and black bits here. So we're going to have to only allow 1 train through this bit at a time. So that's going to be interesting to configure. Let's see what we can do. So first of all, we want to set the directions that we're going to work from, and I'm going to keep it so that the one on the bottom is going left and the one on the top is going right, a bit like we've got going on here. So I'll just set that and that. Now we know that this one is going to be both directional, so I think we actually can get rid of that one and maybe that one. We'll see what happens. So we'll work our way through from Newton to Glasgow first. So we'll set it along to there, and then it's going to connect into whatever these are called. Can't actually remember. Let's have a look in the upgrades. These are called auto blocks. Essentially, they are a condensed version of track. So the first thing we want to do is have departures out of Newton platform 2. I don't actually know if we're going to be able to accept these ones because it's not an end station. So we may have some interesting ones coming to this. We'll see what contracts are available, but we may have to kind of expand this way and have Newton as a kind of through station, or maybe we have like a Bridgerton, Glasgow, Newton, Glasgow, Bridgerton. We'll see what happens. So we're going to want a auto signal to be there, and then coming out we will have it go into 2, maybe like that. In fact, we can probably have it go up a bit closer, trying to use as much space as possible. Okay, just like that, and we'll need to send it into that platform as well. We'll need that as an option, and then on the way back it can go like that, and we'll need the option to send it into there. Okay, so then we're going to want, oh, this is actually going to be quite close to do. How do we do this? I think if we do, where can we put an arrival sensor? It is annoying that you can't put things closer together. For instance, if there's a points in one of the squares, you can't put a sensor. So we're going to be, and you can't put a signal on points as well. In fact, let's have a look at the contracts, I think, first, and we'll see what comes up, and then we'll tackle how it works. So that one is still Bridgerton, Glasgow, Bridgerton. We're waiting for a little green box to come up there. We can just speed things up and get some more money while we wait. That's the Bridgerton one. So what services does it allow? It allows commuters and freight. This could be interesting. I don't know if it's actually going to get anything, which tells me that it's not going to be, we can't get Newton to Glasgow, Glasgow to Newton, which would be a really good one to have. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to demolish all of the work that we just did. I'll keep the auto signals and the auto block in place, but I'll demolish this just to get some money. And then what I think we need to do is we need to find something on the other side of Glasgow, so, or the other side of Cumbernauld, before we start working on this bit down here. So let's have a look. What have we got? We could get steps. We could get Queen Street. Or we could get Motherwell and Whifflet. That's a funny name. Okay, guys. So what do you reckon we do? Do we get steps? Do we get Queen Street? Do we get Motherwell and Whifflet. What do you guys think? And while you're doing that, I'm going to have a quick drink. That rhymed. Whifflet, if that's how you spell it. Okay, so we'll have to get Motherwell and Whifflet. So, this could be expensive, but what I'm probably going to do is buy just platform 4 and platform 3 of Motherwell, buy this auto block, and then I will just buy maybe the top 2 of Whifflet. We can buy that one, and we can buy that one. Okay. So we've got all of them now. And we'll have to have a look at what some of the contracts are. I think let's do that first. We want contracts coming from Whifflet, Motherwell, Newton, Glasgow. So we'll see what happens. I can probably get rid of that contract for now. And we'll play and see what happens. Come on, one of these down here. I don't want to build track until we know where the trains want to go. Now, one of the options that you do get later on is you do get the option to customize contracts. Oh, there we go. Okay. So this one is a Whifflet to Motherwell. So that should be quite simple. It's not connected to our existing network, which is a bit annoying. So, but first of all, let's connect Whifflet and Motherwell. So we'll get some track. Now I want to keep these going in the same direction. So we'll do that, that, and that. And let's connect them up. How do we do this? Is there an easier way? Now we would need to plan for the fact that we could have a third platform. So we'll have this come out here. And then I think go like that, and then eventually it can connect up to that one, and then this can connect to there, and like that, except then I can't do that, so that one's going to need to come further out because we want it to come from platform 2 to platform 4 back to platform 1. Delete. So you need to bring it out and then down, out and across, and then up into there. And then we want a departure sensor from Whifflet and a departure sensor. Oh, we have no money. Oh. Okay, so we'll just keep running everything else because we know that all works and that's automated now, and we'll let our money build up. While we're going to do this, while that's happening, we'll set up our automatic route, which I can see at the moment doesn't have to be based on a departure sensor, although I will eventually want a departure sensor there. So that, just to there, anything going to Motherwell. And we can't afford anything else yet. Although, yeah, we don't actually need the departure sensor. We can just do it a bit like this, I think. Right, so we're going to want an auto signal there. It means, can I put an arrival sensor there? That would be good. I can put it there. Okay. So then anything that's arriving into Motherwell, we want anything that's heading that way, heading to the left, to go onto platform 3, and anything that's heading back to go to platform 4. So we'll set up, oh, we don't want to do that. Okay, so then you into Motherwell. So we select the sensor, we select the signal, and then we select the station, and it will automatically send the train where it wants to go. Now, we are definitely going to need a departure sensor on this platform here. So anything going to there, anything going to Whifflet should go to there. And then what we can do is we can just perpetual circuit these, because there's no deviations off the line. We can put one there and one there, and automatically hold down shift and set it. We can see that that's now highlighted, and we can do the same going into there. And then we should be able to accept this. And we need to configure the platforms. So we want it to start on platform 2, go to platform 4, and come back on platform 1. So that all looks good. And we can now see it coming in. I'll just slow it down and we'll track it so that we can check that everything works okay when it's about to depart. Just like that. You can see lots of alerts on the side of my screen. Hopefully everything's still working okay up there. Okay, this is going into the auto block now. We'll speed it up. There we go. And then that should turn around and head back that way. Brilliant. And that's all done. So what I'd like to do is ideally connect these up. Oh, so we've got one to Newton. Okay. Bridgerton to Newton. How do we do you? That is going to be an absolute pain to do. How on earth do we get... I'm guessing we can use this one, and then it maybe comes out... Nope, we don't have room to do a turn. I don't like that. I do not like Bridgerton to Newton. That goes against everything that I want to do. The only option I can really see is kind of setting it up here, kind of looping it around and then going this way, or sending it that way, stopping and going there. Let's have a look in detail if it goes via Glasgow. Yeah, that is a pain. I guess we could try and do it the route that it wants, but I'm gonna say no. Gonna make an executive call here and just use Newton as going through from Whifflet or from Glasgow. Maybe eventually we'll redo all of this if it's absolutely crucial, but I'm just going to decline that one and we'll see what else comes here. So we've got a Motherwell, Bridgerton to Motherwell. Again, that's a pain. The game is frozen. Okay. Am I frozen? Can you see me? Okay. Can you see me? Can you hear me? I'm fine, it's just the game. Okay. So that tells me it's not something to do with my stream. Let's have a look. Okay. Just gonna turn this off and try again. I won't be able to see chat for a moment. There we go. It just randomly froze. Yeah, I don't know why that happened. Sorry about that, guys, but thank you very much for telling me and letting me know. Did you manage to see everything that was going on or not? I can recap because I don't know how long it was frozen for. It was only frozen for like 5 seconds. Okay, that's fine then. So we'll continue on. Yeah, so we've got this one that's a Bridgerton to Motherwell. And I really don't like that. I don't know how I meant to get something from there around to there. With the system that I've already got. I guess it could kind of go up to on that one. Maybe turn, but then I've got like lots of sensors and things. And I wouldn't quite know how to do that without redesigning everything. So let's decline that and we'll see what happens. Can I not go out the other side? Unfortunately not. So this symbol here means that it's a kind of entry and exit point to the map. And I can't cross over these yellow and black lines. So the only way that I can do things is things come in and out from this side over here. And then they'd have to go around like that. But that seems really convoluted. And we just got all of this working fully automated. That's annoying. Have we got any other trains that we can put down here yet? What's this Glasgow one? That's the one we want. Whifflet to Glasgow Central. So that is going to, this is a multi-step one. We've got Whifflet to Motherwell to Newton to Glasgow to Newton to Motherwell to Whifflet. That is going to be a good one to get. So let's design our Motherwell to Newton one while all the trains are running and we still get some more money. So this one should be quite simple. Just like that and just like that. But then I'm going to add this in there and that in there. And then that one can go like that. Now these tracks are just in case we get something that's like Whifflet to Newton and then back. It can come along this track here and then head up there. So then I'll put a sensor like that. A sensor like, not a sensor, a signal like that. And we can put an arrival sensor maybe there, and another arrival sensor there. And then we're going to want a departure sensor there, and a departure sensor there. Now let's configure all of this. So we'll go Motherwell to Newton, go that way. And then into Newton, just like that. And then Newton out to Motherwell, like that. And into Motherwell, like that. And then we're going to need to build this bit again, probably exactly how we had it before. I'm just wondering if there's a way that we can utilize this middle bit. Now I've got everything going in the wrong direction. Ideally I'd have this one heading left. Do I swap the direction, guys, and then try and utilize this, and then it kind of diverts out? I can move that back into there. You would. Okay. Right. So back to build mode. And we're going to want to reverse everything, which means we need to delete that one, delete that one. I'm going to pause because I don't want the train that's coming this way to get confused. Oh, shouldn't have deleted that one. So we can keep that, and we can... Right, we'll want to get rid of all the greens. We learnt this the hard way last time. And that can then become one of them. And that can become one of them. In fact, I can probably delete that one and put it back to where it's meant to go. I can delete that, and that one is going to be like that, and then go back. This one, please do let me know if I miss one, guys. It's very easy to do. That one, and then change that to that. Delete that. Probably delete that one. Delete that one. And just like that. And then this way. This way. That way. That way. And I should actually be able to fully delete that one. I know, I'll keep... Maybe the best way is to do something a bit like that. Yeah, I'd say that's a good idea. We need to delete the perpetual motion of that one there. Oh, is this right? That one is going that way. So let's approach this logically. And this one can be perpetual to there to there. And then we'll put this one like that. We don't need the arrival sensor there. And we can put that one like that. And then you can control that one into Motherwell. And then anything coming out, you can delete that one. You can go to Whifflet. And we can put perpetuals on this one and this one. I think that works. And what we'll just need to do while I remember is we'll click on Whifflet and we will swap the platforms around, otherwise it's not going to work at all. So we'll go X. One, 3, 2. There we go. So then going from Motherwell to Newton, we're going to want the same thing that we had before, which is going to be that one and that one. And if it's coming in something like that and like that, need to keep an eye on our budget. Arrival sensor there, arrival sensor there. So departure from Motherwell, we can delete that, and then you're going to be going that way to Newton. And then from Newton, you're going to be going this way to Motherwell. Arrival, that one to Newton. Arrival, that one to Motherwell. And then, in fact, guys, what I think I'm going to do is I'm probably just going to pause here and take a break, just because, yep, getting quite sort of hot, my brain's a bit flustered, and I've been sat down for the last 2 hours, so I'm going to have a stretch, get a snack, and try and cool down a bit. And I will be back in a couple of minutes, so enjoy the music, and yep, I will see you in a few minutes. Make sure that you hydrate and have a break as well. Okay, I'm back. Hope you all had a good break. You can see I'm now wearing my bandana because I was wearing a woolly hat and it was quite warm. It's apparently 25 degrees in the room that I'm streaming in at the moment. So, yeah, had a bit of a cool down, bit of a refresh, and let's get back to the game. There we go. Now, I just might want to just turn up the game sounds just a little bit. I'll do maybe to about there, and we'll resume the current game. It's ice cream season, it certainly is. Are you having an ice cream? Oh, now I really want an ice cream. Come on, guys. It's a stream. I want to be streaming for the next, hour at least. I don't want to have to run and get an ice cream. Maybe I will. Well, we'll see. I don't know if I have any ice cream. Okay, so what were we doing? We've done Motherwell to Newton. You're having jelly, but you want ice cream too. Okay, cool. So now we need to do Newton to Glasgow. Now what I want to do, we've only got 13,000. I want to check that this this train works. So it's coming at 23:10. So let's just speed up time, and hopefully this one will still work. I don't see any reason why it shouldn't, but it's good just to check at this stage. I'll have another quick drink. Any moment will be the next train that arrives. I mean, it's the only train at Whifflet at the moment, but there we go. Now go down to Motherwell. It's in the auto block. It'd probably be hard to eat ice cream while streaming. Yeah, I mean, it would make some funny clips when I end up getting ice cream everywhere. But probably the best idea not to have ice cream next to my setup. I don't think that would be. I don't think that would work too well. I'd end up getting ice cream in my microphone, and yeah, not the best. Okay, so that all works perfectly. Right then, how do we do this? First thing I'm going to want to do is I want to take the perpetual off that one. Sounds like a sticky situation. Yeah, good one. Okay. So we're going to have two things merging here. So probably going to be merging there, I would guess. Oh, is there any way I can keep them fully separate? Yeah. Let's try and get this track down here as close to there as possible, and then we can get a track here, just like that, and then we're going to have two things coming into one. Hopefully this will work, and then I can put a routing sensor, no, relay sensor there and there. And the arrival sensor is going to move to there. And this one move to there. Okay. So then all I need is to maybe we reverse this one as well. So it would be a bit like that. And I can send everything into there. So it can come down here, up to there, and then on the way back, it can come out like that. And then connect to that one. And I can just connect that as well while we're at it. I will put this one that way and that way. We'll need a... Oh, we don't have enough money. Let's get a bit. And we'll configure everything. Oh, we need to make sure that we configure this one first. Okay. And this is going to throw an arrow at us. So now you go to there if you're going to Glasgow. And arrival sensor controls this one into Glasgow. I think that should work. Yep. We'll just double check something coming from Bridgerton to Glasgow. Should have one arriving in a moment. Here we go, we'll see what happens. Brilliant. Ah, yes. Just need to set that one as infinite. And then that's going up to there. And it heads back. Cool. I think that works pretty well. Okay, now we're going to need a departure sensor. Oh wait. Which way are we sending it? That's the wrong way, I think. So things will come up here and then go along to platform 4 and then come back down. So we need the departure sensor on platform 4. Like that. And are we ever going to get something coming from Glasgow that needs to go to Newton and back? Let's plan for it now. And then we can... if it happens, we've got the track for it. Okay, and then we're going to want an arrival sensor to be there. Okay, Newton to Glasgow. Start on here. Can delete that one. Or do we need to reconfigure Motherwell? Have we done... We've done Motherwell to Newton, haven't we? Okay, Newton to Glasgow. You're going to go that way to Glasgow. And then when you hit this, that signal is going to allow you through to there. That's infinite. That arrival sensor will send you to the right platform, which we're going to set as number 4. And then the departure sensor will set you go that way if you're going to Newton. We can put an infinite on that one. And that one. Hold down shift. And then the arrival sensor will control this one into Newton. And that should work. That's a Whifflet Newton Bridgerton. We don't want that. Right. Let's have a look. Let's configure all of this properly. So we're going to be starting on platform 1. Then we're going to be going to platform 4. Then platform 1. Then platform 4. It'll do a weird route here, but that's fine. We know that it's actually going to go that way. and then it will come to platform 2, platform 3, and platform 2. Okay, and let's track this and see that it all works. So it's left Whifflet okay, we know that this bit's fine, and it's sending it onto platform 4 already, that's good. And then from there through to Newton, sending it onto platform 1, that's good. And we'll slow it down here because this is the bit that gets a bit interesting. I think these two are going to be departing at the same time, so it'll be a case of whichever hits the relay sensor first, which is going to be us, and that's then sending that through to there. Little bit of delay there, but that's okay. And that's sending it onto platform 4. Can speed it up while it's in the auto block. Comes through to there. It's going to turn around. And then go through there. We're getting some delays on the other trains, so we'll have to keep an eye on that. Through to Newton, now back to Motherwell. And then back to Whifflet. There we go. Perfect. And we'll continue doing that. Right, so now we can start accepting other trains. So we don't want anything Whifflet to Bridgerton. We can go away. What's this one? Bridgerton to Motherwell, yeah. We don't have the track layout for that. Whifflet Newton to Bridgerton, nope. Whifflet to Glasgow, we can do. So we can do one just there. Fit it in as close as possible to the other one, I think. And is this on the right platform? So that's a 1 to 4 to 1 to 4 to 2 to 3 to 2. Yes. For the Bridgerton to Whifflet ones, you could do a circle to turn it down by Glasgow Central. Okay, let's have a look. You mean here? I guess we could. So it'd come up here and then kind of turn around and then go. We want it to go back down there. Ideally we'd want a tunnel for that. Yeah, or below. So it comes along here and it turns around here. That could work. It would be a long journey because it would have to go through these auto blocks here. Could do that. So come down here. Just trying to think if there's anything else that we could do for that. Guess maybe right there. Let's just experiment. We've got 83 grand to play with, so like that. Yeah, it's a long journey, and we'd have to look at the timing. And would need a routing sensor. Okay, this one's going to cause a problem just for a moment, because now I need to click on that again and go back to Newton. Automatically reverse, and I'll just send that one manually to there. This could work. Unless... No, I couldn't put one there. Guess I could move that arrival sensor. Just gonna have a look and see if there's a way that I could do it where it maybe come down here and then go around to there. That would, I think, would be better, because the shorter route, the more trains we can fit into the track. So if I just move that to there, and then it went across. Okay, I'm just gonna pause it there. And we're going to need to disable that perpetual one. It's crossing across a lot of track, but that might work. And then from there up to there. And ooh. I ideally need the ones up here to be the other way round. But that means I'm going to have to cross up there. Can you guys see any way of doing this? Trying to connect this bit here to this bit. I guess what we could do is we move everything as far up as it could be, and that bit is occupied for now, so I'll wait for that to move. Is this going to cause lots of congestion? I don't know. Oh, that's occupied as well. There we go, now I can move it. And then something a bit like that. Just cutting across all that track. But I think that's better than it going down here, around there and back, because it would just come this way around to there. So let's delete the other bit of track that we just made. Delete you and delete you, and then you're going to complain and that's to Newton. We'll probably need to delete some of the Cumbernauld, the Bridgerton Cumbernauld ones. I still need one. Thank you. I do need one of those tracks. So, like that. That works, right? Ooh. And then reset this one again to Newton. Yep, cool. Okay, so what we're going to need is the departure sensor from this one to go that way to Newton. And then we're going to need a relay sensor to go there. What's this one complaining about? Oh, because it can't reach that now. So that one to there. And you're now complaining. You're going to be going to there to Bridgerton. If we ever get an Easter house to Newton, I think we're screwed. Okay, you are going to be then going around like that. So that's going to be fun. And then we're going to need another relay in here to cut across to there. Okay. Let's just check that everything that we've got works normally. Let's speed it up. Yep. I'm just going to take a quick bio break, guys. I'll be back in a moment. There we go. Straight back into it. So everything seems to be working really well. Getting a little bit of lag, and my game just froze there for a moment. Ooh, I don't like that. And we just hit 100,000. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of give us some gaps in this Bridgerton departure from platform 3, and then we can hopefully add some trains in that would be going down this way. So we can, this one currently isn't on the map, so we can go X, and we can cancel that one because we can cancel the contract because we've met it. And then we'll do this one as well. So there'll be a period of time where we don't have as many trains departing, but then we're freeing up some gaps. And then that's an Easter house. I'll keep that one because that's quite interesting. I'll delete this one. Okay, so now we can see that we've got these gaps. Oh, that's actually hidden by my camera. Sorry, guys. Can I place it down here? I'll just place it on this side for you guys. There we go. So we've got these gaps here. I might just create maybe one more gap. Yeah, I'll probably get rid of this one. Press X. And then delete it. Okay. Now we will slow it down a bit and let's have a look at what we can accept. So that's another Bridgerton to Glasgow. We don't need any more of them. That's another Whifflet to Glasgow. We can add that in. There we go. And what else have we got? What's this one down in Newton? A Bridgerton to Newton. Okay, this one should be quite interesting to see. Oh, how does it get back? We haven't planned for that, have we? Okay. Bother. I guess it would come in, it would go down here, across to there, up into platform 1, then out of platform 1, I'd need a routing sensor there instead of a relay. And then that would go up here. I'd have to move that one back a bit. And then... where on earth do you go? Comes on down there, onto platform 3? I don't know if that's going to be one that's possible. What about... We haven't got any more contracts. That's another Easter house. Where's that going? We can't do that. We need wherever Patrick is. Isn't Patrick friends with SpongeBob under the sea? Okay. We didn't plan for that, guys. Could it do the Glasgow circle on the way back? I guess it could. It's just annoying because that, like, it takes a long time to go through these auto blocks. Very limited on space here. Yeah, every bit of everything except those two has some track on it. So if there any way that we can utilize existing track, maybe if we bring that back, and we're just gonna have to let this train pass through here, and then I can get rid of that. Get rid of the perpetual circuit there. Move the arrival sensor to there. And then could it go onto the line from Cumbernauld? It could, but the trouble we've got is in every square, I don't know if you can see these squares, there is something in them, and you can't put more than one thing in a square. So I've got no way of really connecting it unless it went through here, and then we've got like 4 different routes essentially. No, more than that, because we've got Easternold, 5 or 6 different routes going through there. So what I'm thinking is it comes along here, up there, and then it goes across one, and then down to there. Hopefully. And then that arrival sensor will trigger that one. That relay will still work to there, but this relay won't work, so that will need to be a routing sensor. That goes there. Okay. We can delete that one, zoom out a bit. Then this one down to Newton. And then this one, if we just move this slightly out of the way, we'll go from there to there if it goes to Glasgow. But we'll then go all the way round to here if it's going to Bridgerton. And so that should all work. And what we're going to need to do is probably free up some space on the Bridgerton Glasgow route, because there's a lot of trains going through there at the moment. So we'll maybe do one that hasn't left yet. So we can do that one. And then can probably do that one as well. That will free up a bit of space. And then we can do that one as well. Just trying to give us some space to play with in the timetables. Everything should still be working. We need to check if there's any white ones on here now on the network. You're still yellow, so that's all good. Any white one means that there's no destination. Ah. Okay. So that relays across to there. I can probably move that one. Okay, so just temporarily, you need to go to there. And as soon as you've passed, there, I should be able to now move that and then put a relay there. I think that should work. Okay, so then you're just going to relay to there, and you're going to relay that one to there. Okay, that should all work now. We'll see with the next one. So that then relays perfect. Goodness me, this is complicated. And yeah, that's all fine. Okay. I think we're ready for our trial. This could go horribly wrong. Right, so we want this to leave from platform 1, then go to platform 1, and then come back in to platform 3. And let's try and find a time that works with all of the schedules. Like that. Okay. The ultimate test now. And we'll just speed up time until we get there. Don't you wish you could speed up time normally? Or slow it down, just control the speed of time. I think that would be quite a cool power to have. Okay, it should be coming now. So we'll track that. Wait for it to leave, and then we're really going to want to see what happens. So I'm actually going to slow it down even further once it leaves. No, I'll keep it that speed. That's fine. That speed is fine. Okay. So it heads that way. That's good. And then, oh, I can already see a problem down here. I need to that relay sends it round to there, but I need to get rid of the infinite thing there, and I need to put a relay sensor there. Is that right? Which I can do now. And that's just going to go to there. Okay, so that one's going. That's the one that we're interested in. And then arrival sensor into platform 1. Okay. Why are you now throwing a hissy fit? You just need to go to there. Okay, we'll check what happens with this one. Yep. And this one's going to head back to Bridgerton. Why aren't you automatically reversing? Did I not configure that departure sensor for Bridgerton? This is why we test it. So you're going to go that way for Bridgerton. So now automatically reverse you. And for the first time, just do it that way. Oh, why? That's a routing sensor, okay. That then heads up to there. That's good. Then you head in. We wait for this one to Glasgow Central to pass. And then it heads into Bridgerton. Whew. Okay, fantastic. What more can we do? We can accept that one. That's another whifflet to Glasgow. I want some more to use our line. What's this one? A whifflet to Newton, okay. A whifflet to Motherwell. And a whifflet to Motherwell. In fact, what I think we should do now is we should get more contract offers, which means you can get 2 contracts per station. So let's unlock that. Okay, we should see some more contracts coming up. Give us more options. What's the Bridgerton one? Bridgerton to Glasgow. Bridgerton, Cumbernauld. And that one we can't do. So I'll decline that and it will hopefully come up with something else. It works, it does. What's going on here? Oh, there was just a train in there. Oh gosh. We're going to end up with traffic jams. Where are you? Okay, yeah. Okay, we've got some more coming through now. A Bridgerton to Newton to Whifflet. That could be fun. Okay, so we want it from Bridgerton 1. Then it's going to be going to Newton 2. Then Motherwell 3. And Whifflet 2. And then let's just try and fit it into the schedule. All green. There we go. And we'll track this one just to make sure that it works, because it's the first time doing that route. Where is it? I think it was this one. Coming soon, and we'll just speed up time. Okay, and then we can track it. Speed up a bit. And now it's about to depart. We'll wait for that one. Then head down here. Head across to there. And around. Do the funky loop. Sounds like a name of an 80s song. Do the funky loop. Do the funky loop. So then that one will head down to there. Don't know what the glitching is. Are you guys seeing that as well? Then it goes to Newton, all right. You don't think so? Okay, just me. And then it should be fine on the rest of it. We've done Newton to Whifflet bits before. Into there. Brilliant. Yeah, I know that's going to get there. And we can accept that. Brilliant. Right. Now it's time to really optimize our existing routes. So let's accept a load more contracts. What's this one? Whifflet to Newton. Yep, we can do that. And can I get you at a nice time? Something like that, right up against another train. That should work good. Okay, what else have we got? I don't want any more Bridgeton to Glasgow ones. I want to keep that space for ones that are heading down to Newton. Right, what have we got coming at Glasgow? Another Whifflet to Glasgow. Let's schedule you in. Oh, something I didn't actually check. And yep, it has already decided to prove itself a problem. Is this one to Newton we didn't set the platforms for. So 1, 4, 2, 3, 2. Okay. Can I push you back a little bit? Okay, hopefully we solved that before it became a problem. Yeah. We'll just track it and make sure. Come to there. Then you should go to platform 2. You do. Platform 3, and we know that that's going to work fine. Starting to notice it's buffering a fair bit, so maybe we just need to turn down our settings. Let's turn down Let's limit it to 60. That should make it a bit better. And we can remove terrain particles. Hopefully that will make it look a bit better. I am only streaming in 30, so I guess I could turn it down to that as well. But yeah, that looks fine. Okay, what else can we accept? That's another Whifflet Glasgow. Whifflet Glasgow Bridgerton. How does this one work? Let's pause and work this one through. So it would come down here, well, on this one, and then it would go up to there, and then we have to set it to go into platform 1, and then it goes back out. I think that's the way to do it. That could be fun. So, platforms, Whifflet 1, Motherwell 4, Newton 1, and then Glasgow we're going to put you onto platform 1, and then Bridgerton is going to be platform 3. So we'll make it a little bit later. You can see we've got a conflict down here. So let's do 39. Nope. 40. Not quite. 41. There we go. And we fit it into that little gap there. And we can confirm that. And track it when it arrives. We'll speed up time. You can see at the bottom it says scheduled for later at the moment. And we can accept that one. Okay, it's here. So it's going to Motherwell. Just like that. Now it's going to go to Newton. There we go. And then it's going to go to Glasgow. We've done that route before. And then it should head into platform 1. That's good. Okay, and then that will turn around and go back down the Bridgerton line. Cool. What else is this one? That's another Whifflet Glasgow one. We can put that into place. Now that looks to be a bit of a funky time. How does it work? Let's try and bunch it up to another train, if we can. Okay, so then it gets funky down there, and yep, that's as good as we're going to get it. Sometimes you do have to end up with just little gaps, like we've got a little gap at Whifflet at the start, but that's okay. Are you guys enjoying this? I am. I find this kind of thing really interesting. I will still be doing my regular Minecraft streams as well. In fact, I did actually put out a short this morning. Hands up if you've seen it. You're enjoying it a lot. Good. and fit it into that gap. There we go. You haven't seen it there. Oh, you know what you're doing after the stream then. That's another Bridgerton, Glasgow, Bridgerton one. I think I'm going pretty fast for the game right now. Lots of different moving parts. What's this one down here? Whifflet Motherwell. Okay, so we can't obviously do that one. Might try and just reduce some graphics again. It doesn't normally struggle when I'm playing this, but because yeah, because I'm streaming it and running it on a simple thing. I think that works. Right, where else? Ah, Whifflet. Time for a new computer. I wish I could afford a new computer. I am saving up for a Mac Studio. It may interest a lot of you to know that I do actually do all of my streams and my gaming from a Mac. That's just personal preference. I like how Mac integrates with everything, and I have an iPhone and things, so it all kind of just makes sense for that. Oh, what's happening? Oh no! I looked away! What happened? Did anyone catch what happened? Okay. Right. What happened? How? How did you crash? Where did you crash? Oh no. Well, what do we do here, guys? Com 4049. Have I got something that I can write this down with? I'll just make a note on my phone. You didn't catch it, but you've clipped it. Thank you. So, com 4049 and com 2350. So I'm just curious. Like, let's have a look and see what happened. So if we load our last save and then find these trains, we'll be able to kind of see what happened, I guess. As long as it wasn't one that I added since the last save, but I don't think it would be. Okay. Just let it load in. I thought my game crashed, but no, my train's crashed, and I don't know what's worse. Come on, game. You can do it. Come on. You can do it. I know I'm asking a lot of you right now. Right. Okay, so com 4049 was going from Of course it's 404. It's like my train of thought. Yeah, definitely. So we had one Bridgerton, Cumbernauld, Bridgerton one. Crash with 235. A Whifflet, Glasgow Whifflet. How? How on earth did a Whifflet, Glasgow Whifflet crash with a Bridgerton, Cumbernauld, Bridgerton? What? Okay. Well, the next one of those is at 407, and the next one of the 235 is there. 406. So let's have a look. 406. We're at 4 o'clock now. Come on, train. Where are you? We'll just skip forward to 406, and it should be coming from Whifflet. Okay, what are you? That's one of the trains that crashed. So I'm not going to change anything. I just want to see what happened. Like, you shouldn't even be anywhere near a Bridgerton, Cumbernauld, Bridgerton one. Does anyone know the time that we crashed? The in-game time? Okay, and com 4049 is leaving Cumbernauld now. So somehow this train up here and this train down here crashed. And I've no idea how that happened. Are they going to do it again? What? The train's going into the station like normal. Why did you crash? Look, that is one train. That's what another. They're at completely separate stations. Huh? Anyone know? Anyone have any idea how that could have happened? Because that train just went perfectly. It didn't happen again. Like, you did go there, you're going to Glasgow. Like, you're on completely separate parts. Trains can't teleport, can they? Can trains teleport? Guys, if trains can teleport, please do let me know, because this is news to, like, the world. So it's all fine, and it didn't happen again. Oh. And on that note, guys, I've just seen the time, and it's time for me to make a start on my dinner. So we are going to have to leave it there. We did make a lot of progress. I didn't know that trains can teleport. No, that memo never reached me. I never got told that trains could teleport. But yeah, we are probably going to just pause here, and we will end the stream. Let's just do that. There we go. So I want to say thank you so much. That's hard to say with a lisp. Gosh, my lisp is playing up today. Thank you guys so much for watching and enjoying the stream. If you really like the stream, then feel free to give me a follow. Absolutely no pressure at all. You can check out all of my socials, social medias. Fredo will probably link them in the chat right now. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I've had a good time playing this. We'll be back playing Minecraft hopefully midweek. I want to say maybe Wednesday, Thursday, so look out for all of that. If you missed any part of the stream, you can find the VOD on YouTube, and if you are watching on YouTube, why don't you go down there and hit the subscribe button, because I will be playing more Railroad as well. But thank you guys for watching, and let's find someone to raid. Who is live right now? Okay, so there is someone called 68 Malks who is also playing Railroad. So I will send you on over to them. Don't know much about them, but let them know that I sent you. And let's load up that raid. There we go. They've only been live for about 40 minutes. So, yeah, head on over. Let them know that I sent you. And have a good one, guys. See ya.